All right, we are live. That worked that time. I have no idea what happened the other time. So let's get
We
back
are
into it.
live, and we are 4 picks away, too. Just as a little heads up.
All
That
right.
went fast.
Yeah. All right. So Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, CJ Stroud. We went with CeeDee Lamb, which is more of like an exposure thing. Like I kind of want running back there, but that's okay. Christian McCaffrey, and then another run of quarterbacks. Tyreek Hill, Derrick Henry went 11. See, this guy went running back. That's interesting. Joe Burrow, Dak Prescott, he went quarterback. Jaden Daniels, and Jordan Love. So we want a running back and we want a quarterback, one or the other, depending on who's there. If Breece Hall falls to us, are you okay with that?
That'd be awesome. Yeah, but then we're still waiting, right, on quarterback.
Yeah, Bijan Robinson could fall to us if this guy doesn't go running back here.
Yeah.
Who's our next best quarterback? Trevor Lawrence, Kirk Cousins. Wow, that got shallow quick.
Holy cow! Wait, really?
Yeah.
We might have to go Caleb Williams like right away.
Not if Bijan falls. No, he didn't fall.
He didn't fall. Yeah.
No.
So is Breece left? You said?
I
No.
thought so. No, he didn't. Yeah, no. So we're gonna have to go one of these. Justin Jefferson is still available. Chase, Amon-Ra, all those wide receivers, and Caleb Williams. Yeah, if we want to probably go Caleb Williams here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Marvin
That's crazy.
Harrison, Kirk Cousins, Atlanta. Jonathan Taylor. Yes, we do have other running back. Okay, so we'll go Caleb Williams.
Wow. It's also going faster too because we're at the 5th pick, right?
Yeah, we'll have more picks in between. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like less time for each pick.
Right. Which is kind of fun. But that's a pretty interesting start. CeeDee Lamb and Caleb Williams. I'm not sure you've seen that.
No.
Often.
No, I have not.
Do you think it would have been different had we gone CMC? I mean, obviously it would be different, but do you think it would be like a totally different kind of setup right now if we had like changed the game a little bit with who else was drafted?
No, not really, to be honest with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we don't want to forget running back. That's my only. I don't want to be picking Joe Mixon and Zach Moss in the middle.
Right.
As our top two.
And so that's our priority coming here in the next 3 picks.
Yeah. Yep. That's what I would say. Yeah, see, Jonathan Taylor, Isaiah Pacheco, exactly what I would be looking for. So I don't know who else is up here. Jahmyr Gibbs, I'm open to him. Devon Achane, I'll have on every single team that I ever drafted. Kyren Williams, do we like him at all?
Oh yeah,
with the new news and stuff like that.
So what was the new news? Did I miss something?
He went to he's being a punt returner.
Oh, okay. I mean, I do like him. However, with like who's left, it'd be pretty cool if we got Jahmyr Gibbs if he kind of doesn't get taken. So there goes Goff.
Yeah, I'm good with Gibbs for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I like that actually. That's kind of a cool setup then of those 3 players, 3 positions, and he's there if we want him.
Yeah, so I would go Gibbs here.
Agreed.
It gives us at least a running back on the board, and then we can attack the other wide receivers later. But yeah, I'm good with that.
Great. Okay, that's kind of a relief. I feel like that like rights the ship a little bit as far as getting some more strength in like 3 areas. And now, let's see.
Q said he got us on the 70-inch TV in his house.
Oh, let's go. The day one.
Welcome
Loyal.
to the Jersey Crew live stream. I thought about that too, live streaming our Jersey Crew and just like making fun of all the picks from the guys, and then like sending it out and be like, "Hey guys, this is how I felt about your draft."
So why not? You decided against it, or?
Yeah, no, I did.
Okay.
I thought it'd be funny, but
that would be great.
All right. CeeDee Lamb, Caleb Williams, and Jamar Gibbs. So we could think of DJ Moore as a stack option.
Okay. Yep.
CeeDee Lamb. We could think of Dak. Did he go? He usually goes pretty. Yeah, Dak went. And then Jamar Gibbs, which is Goff, and he went as well. All right. We still have Kyron and Devon Achane out there.
Yeah, Goff went that early.
London.
Because Amon-Ra, he stacked him like right back to back.
Yeah, that was smart. That was good. With Josh Allen too at the third. That's a nice team. I like that.
Yeah. I think there's always some nice options with even like Keenan Allen and Rome Odunze too.
Yeah. I like Rome.
Or if we just wanted to take a shot at Cole Kmet. Even.
Yep, late. So this is a 15 roster league too. So it's a kind of shallow. And one of them is a defense. We have one defense that we have to roster. So it's really 14 skill players. And I'm so used to drafting 18 or 21 skill players in these sleeper drafts that I've been doing. So this is the second Yahoo one. I just did one at 6, and I got a pretty good team that I was kind of happy about there too. So and that was a super flex, but full PPR. This is a super flex half PPR, which increases the value of running backs just because they won't be outscored to the same degree by wide receivers compared to the PPR leagues. So I don't mind it.
Yeah.
I wish we weren't on the phone for that first pick because that was a little weird.
That was stressful though. It really was.
I went live for the first link that didn't work and it kicked everyone off. And then me and Ben are talking about CeeDee Lamb or Christian McCaffrey at pick 5. And you just have CMC too many other places.
I mean, yeah, like I guess it's a little bit of like the name fatigue, which is unfortunate because maybe we should just pick them. But it is kind of exciting to have CeeDee Lamb.
It's my first CeeDee Lamb this year
right.
out of redraft leagues for sure.
Yeah, so I mean, Q, if you're still watching, as Q mentioned, like you never want to draft a Cowboy. Like it's not that fun, but if there's one, it's going to be him.
Yeah, I don't mind that exposure. And we almost got Bijan Robinson too.
Right.
But he went. Yeah, I don't mind it. Marvin Harrison is still out there. Waddle. I don't know if you like Waddle this year. Brandon Ayuk, Cooper Kupp, Malik Neighbors, Rashee Rice. Probably the next, maybe like round 5, but not yet. Or that could be DJ Moore too if we wanna stack them with Rome with the extra stack. Travis Etienne.
Yeah.
Who's our running backs right now that are remaining?
Just Jahmyr Gibbs,
Josh Jacobs, James Cook. I don't like. I don't know if you do.
I just lukewarm.
Yeah, probably Josh Jacobs is the only one that I would take. And again, that's really just to get rid of these running backs so that we can focus on other positions. But Marvin Harrison is still out there. Jalen Waddle is still out there.
And we away, right?
And what was that?
We are 2 picks away now too.
Yeah.
So
Marvin Harrison, CeeDee Lamb, Caleb Williams, Jamar Gibbs. I think we can, if we want to go Josh Jacobs as a running back option, I think we can get him in the fifth round, but
Yeah.
we're gonna get him over. Like we're gonna have to pick him over Rashee Rice and DJ Moore. Like that's the annoying part. Okay, Marvin Harrison went. So I would say Josh Jacobs. Honestly, even though you could probably get him on the turn. If you take him here, then we don't really have to worry about running back. Who would you take over him?
I mean, I would take James Cook. I think I'm feeling the way about Jacobs that you are about Cook. In like that, I'm a little bit out on him. I just think Cook, like with Josh Allen and less targets, like all the targets that left.
What about Waddle,
Go ahead.
Nico, Cup, or Neighbors? If we want to go wide receiver,
I'd rather go Waddle or Nico over Josh Jacobs and just like tough it out with running back a little bit.
All right.
Unless you feel strong about Jacobs. If you feel strong, let's just do it because I don't want to.
No, I like Waddle, and I think Jacobs gets back to us in the fifth.
Or
the only issue is we have to select him over these other wide receivers that I don't like to do.
But now we don't have to because we have Nico. Like we don't have to worry as much about that because we got Nico there.
No, I got Waddle. That Nico was the next pick.
Waddle. Yeah,
I don't mind Waddle. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I like Waddle there. He has a lot of contingency upside. If Hill goes down, not that we want Hill to go down, Q. You know, of course, that wouldn't be a good thing. But if he does, he just dominates there.
Right.
But see, if we get back on the fifth, it's going to be really hard to pick a running back. That's the only issue. Yeah, I would go Malik Neighbors or Rashee Rice or DJ Moore, something like that.
Okay.
What are these? Because these are my ranks. So the other thing you want to look at is like their actual ADP or like their actual ranks. And if there's a huge gap, like we could probably get them on the next round too.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, like ADP for Rashee Rice is like 81, but this is probably a little bit of a sharper league, I would assume, just because of the price point. Okay. I don't know. Russell Wilson went. I mean, we do have to kind of think about our second quarterback too. I mean, that's not something we want to kick down the road too far. Josh Jacobs does go. Okay, so we didn't get him. Cooper Kupp. Where's our quarterback options at this point? Baker Mayfield is our top quarterback option right now. Wow. Geno Smith, Sam Darnold. So we're a little shallow there. James Cook goes.
How do you feel about Rachaad White?
I don't mind him. I think the volume is still there. But I just don't like picking him over a Malik Neighbors or Rashee. You know, like if we can get that value, it's just hard to get. But I don't mind him. I don't mind him. If you think enough running backs are going off the board where it makes sense, and we can't get him down the line.
I mean, Olave's still out there too.
I know. I got him really late last round or last draft. Really late.
And what's that?
Just signed. Brandon Ayuk just signed.
Yeah.
So he's a little bit more secure. Chris Olave did go. And then DK Metcalf. So Ayuk is still there. Malik Neighbors. Sam Laporta's there. I don't think he's an option really. Rashee Rice, even though he may last until the next round just because of how high his ADP is. DJ Moore, Travis Kelce, that would be the only ones I was thinking about, or Rachaad White just to lock in another running back since we only have one so far. I mean that could be a play. Do you have a lean on Rachaad White this year?
Just that like if we're going running back, he's like a pretty good option with all these, but also there's more running backs than there are others. So, and I don't think we go quarterback here. So I agree about your wide receivers. Let's go with it. Okay, yeah.
So on DJ Moore, just to stack him with Caleb Williams, take him, and then we'll just kind of fill up on running back as we go. It's not like so. optimally, I don't. This is like what I'm trying to avoid in all drafts is like trying to squeeze. Oh, do we get a running back or like I like just getting the two running backs early and then just eating up all these wide receivers.
Okay.
But we also are in a spot where we're going to need a quarterback too. So I don't mind kind of waiting on that with CeeDee Lamb, Jalen Waddle, DJ Moore. I mean that's a good wide receiver room. Caleb Williams with the stack, and then Jamar Gibbs as a running back. So I would say our next one is going to be either a running back or a quarterback, but quarterbacks is going to get really, really tight really, really soon.
Yeah.
Baker, Geno, Sam Darnold. I don't think I want to go any lower than that. Will Levis, do you have any take on Levis this year with
so
does he actually break out or does he just fall on his face?
I just think he's like so like I think there's a chance he just is slinging it and getting a couple touchdowns a game and stuff, you know. It's more exciting to me to pick him than like the other guys you named.
Yeah, I know. All right, Travis Kelce. So the tight ends went off the board on 5th round. Bonus. How's your other draft going?
It's okay. It's all right. It's not great.
You're 11th out of 12. How do they determine that? Is it just random?
We did a relay and then did a draft derby. So how you place in the relay, you then got to pick whatever your pick was.
Yeah,
so by the time by the time it got to me, I was 11th was the best out of like all of them.
Rashad White did go. Kenneth Walker went as well. Devontae Adams. Tank Dell is still out there. Baker Mayfield. Will Levis, where's he at? So I mean, if we do go with like with that option, I mean, we can wait on that. You know, we don't have to grab him if that's kind of what we want to do. Is just take a back end quarterback
and like hope for the best. Yeah,
Baker, Sam Darnold with Justin Jefferson. Yeah, Geno Smith. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of ugly.
Yeah,
kind of ugly.
Baker does not feel good.
No, I'm fine with that long shot at the end. You know.
Okay.
And remember, it's a super flex. So if there is some upside players like a Rome or you know someone that we get, you know, a Brian Thomas, and he ends up going off, I mean, we can plug him into a super flex position as well.
Yeah. Right. That's true. Wow, I never thought about that, but like because you just immediately think quarterback.
Yeah, and one of the reasons it may even be more optimal in some situations is like this is a quarterback league where 4 points for a passing touchdown, and you know every 25 yards is a point. So it's like just standard. You know, it's like your quarterbacks are going to score more in general. The better you are, and the more rushing you do as a quarterback, but not to a degree of like that much more. When you have like 6 points per touchdown for quarterbacks and things like that, and bonuses, it may make a bigger difference. But really, you can sub that super flex in with any position.
Yeah.
Especially during buys and everything. Like you're going to see yourself do that quite a bit.
Yeah, and if you happen to get like a really great waiver pickup, and it is like a tight end, even.
I just realized one of these teams that's in this league is called Bruce Wayne.
Well, okay, so he first signed on, and I had seen that weeks ago too, and I was like, did he do that as a little
like
rebuttal?
Yeah, a little dig or something? I don't know.
I respect it. I like it.
Bruce Wayne.
Is Bruce Wayne in the Joker movies?
No, not the
Okay.
newer Joker movie.
Because it's like an origin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then get the
Malik
heck out.
Neighbors is still there. She Rice, Rashad, Stephon Diggs, Tank Dell.
So are we looking running back at all then, you think? Or
No,
totally
that's the issue. That's exactly what happens, because then you have all these other names. I mean, I couldn't even begin to pick a running back over these guys.
Yeah.
David Montgomery, James Conner, like yuck.
Yeah. And we have
Najee Harris.
Jahmyr Gibbs. So David Montgomery wouldn't be like the worst pick, but
Yeah, probably not. You're right.
still a little. Wow, and Devonta Smith just went.
Yeah, I'm done taking him.
There's a lot of good wide receivers left.
Yeah, the super flexes get a little interesting too because of that reason. Is like you have to pick quarterbacks a lot earlier. But in a normal, Trey McBride was still out there too. In a normal one quarterback league, if you get two running backs, like for your first two picks, you can just go wide receiver and a tight end for like the next 6 or 7 picks.
Right.
Diggs goes.
Hey, any thought to taking Mark Andrews for the next pick?
Or
do you want to punt on tight ends because there's still plenty of wide receivers? I did forget about a tight end. Like
we still have Kincaid, Pitts, and Kittle and Ingram. Yeah, no, I would say no.
Okay.
I would say either Malik Neighbors, Tank Dell.
So here's my. Go ahead. Sorry.
Rashee Rice. He just went. Never mind.
He just went. My 10-second pitch for Malik Neighbors is that we already have CeeDee Lamb and Jalen Waddle. And so we're not relying on him as a number one. So and he could potentially be a number one.
Yeah. As in, don't take him because of that?
No, take him. He's our number 3 wide receiver. You know, like we're not like heavily relying on him, and he could be amazing.
Yeah. No,
there's no risk.
I like Malik Neighbors.
Great.
Tank Dell, and he's the highest on our ranks too. That's pretty good, actually. End of the 6th.
You know what I mean? Like if you take him as your number 1 or number 2, then you need him to do one wide receiver 1 or 2 numbers.
Yep.
But we just took him as our number 3. I mean, what is he going to be for us? He's on our bench now.
Or he's in our super flex, but yeah, most likely he'll be on a bench if we have a good quarterback that actually plays well.
Like have more.
Yep. Yeah, our wide receiver room is pretty good right now. I would feel comfortable going with Mark Andrews, Kyle Pitts, or Dalton Kincaid for our next pick.
Yeah, Dalton Kincaid's really interesting to me too, for the same reason that I was talking up James Cook a little bit. It's just because he could be the next Mark Andrews and be like the number 1 target for that team. Because like they have Keon Coleman and Shakir and Curtis Samuel as their wide receivers, and Kincaid's like the real deal.
I like him. Yeah, I think Kyle Pitts is like, he's never really been good. Like he had one good year and he just hasn't really shown that since. Mark Andrews, I don't know. Is he old?
No, he's still relatively young.
Okay. Geno Smith went. So we're going to be left with Sam Darnold, Derek Carr, or Will Levis. So if we're thinking of taking Will Levis, we can go one more pick without having to make that pick.
Okay.
Bryce Young. Wow, that came out of nowhere.
That's
after
his
third
guys,
quarterback.
Right?
Yeah. Why did he do that? That's weird. Mark Andrews went.
Oh man, that would have been good.
I still like Kincaid if that's what you're thinking.
Yeah, I think that'd be a great fit for this team. And then that gets rid of that position for us. Then we can just go draft a bunch of other players.
Yeah, we're gonna need a couple running backs just in case because we didn't get a hero running back per se. So we're gonna have to probably fill that room just to make sure one of them goes off. I mean, Swift is still out there. Najee
Mhm.
Harris. I mean, James Conner. Do you like James Conner, or do you think he gets hurt a lot? Or
I mean, he does, but he's the starting running back, which does matter. Yeah, that's like a decent group of guys for round 8, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Okay, here we go.
so James Conner went. They must be listening to our live stream. And we have Dalton Kincaid,
Yeah.
Kyle Pitts, George Kittle. Yeah, I'm okay with Kincaid if you want to do that.
All right, let's do it. Well-rounded.
Yeah,
No way. Sorry.
That's not good. I mean, we're gonna have to go weird. We're gonna have to get weird with this Sam Darnold. I mean, we just don't have an option. I mean, again, we could have a neighbors or a bench player that fills that super flex. It doesn't have to be a quarterback. So I mean,
Yeah.
or he goes off, and he does something weird with Justin Jefferson or something. I mean, that's if he doesn't go. I mean, he could still go. This one guy took 4 quarterbacks.
We could go Danny Dimes, match him up with Malik Neighbors.
Quickly by, he went Lamar, Purdy, Tua, and Watson. So his number 1 receiver is Diggs. I mean, he's just burning money. He's just absolutely
I feel like that's
burning it.
not smart, right?
No, he just absolutely burned it. Bo Nix is actually probably a good backup. That's not a bad idea.
Okay.
I don't think a backup's necessary, honestly, because it's a super flex. It's not like you don't need 2 quarterbacks. Like Bryce Young, that's a mistake. That's an awful pick.
Yikes.
When you already have 2 quarterbacks, that's weird.
Yeah.
4 quarterbacks in a row? What is he doing?
Right, and it's not like other people were going to pick them if they already had quarterbacks.
I mean, they would have went, but yeah. I mean, that makes no sense whatsoever. Alvin Kamara is his number 1 running back. Yeah, he just killed this entire season. Honestly, I mean, unless the only other thing that you could think of is someone goes off, and then we just have to trade for one of his bench quarterbacks. Like he could be doing that on purpose. I mean, it's not right. It's not optimal to kind of burn that draft capital on tradable assets, but he could be thinking that way.
Yeah.
Wow, I've never seen anything like that.
It's not a strategy I would want to do though, because I wouldn't want to go into my season thinking like, how am I going to now change my team? You know?
Yeah. Justin Fields just went. He's not even a starting quarterback.
What is going on, dude? Yeah. I mean, it's fine, I guess. In my other league right now, it's well, I guess it's later than I thought. It's round 9, 10, and people are picking kickers and defense.
Out of what? 15?
Out of not like 18. 15. Yeah, sorry, 15.
15. Yeah, I mean, still, I don't know what they're thinking. It's just never going to be worth it.
Right.
Ever.
Right. Ever. Like literally ever. And I'm going to try to grab Levis here. And we got 5 picks. There goes Montgomery.
Did you hear the San Francisco wide
Pearsall
receiver got shot?
Yeah.
It's weird, right?
Yeah, it's insane. fighting over a Rolex, or I guess somebody was trying to steal it. Yeah, that's crazy. Now, is it too much to go Rome Odunze because we would have 3 Bears?
Mm-mm.
No,
No, it really isn't. No.
Okay, all right.
I think if we started solid, like just like wow, like we just are just crushing it. I think that may make us take a more of a conservative approach
Mm-hmm.
because we started a little different
A
and
little
like
shaky.
yeah, I don't know about shaky, but like a little like piecing this together. Like we need as much correlation as possible. You know,
Yeah.
we need to make sure only a few things have to go right. So if like it's this bear season, like if they go off and it's their season, then we want to make sure we have all those pieces. So
Okay. Yeah.
like at this point with us, I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I don't know where he's being drafted.
Right.
He's 83rd on our list, 99. Um,
All right.
Najee Harris. So we have. Do we still have our? No, Sam Darnold went. So we're just gonna have to. Yeah, we're just done with quarterback, unfortunately. Derek Carr, Drake May. I mean, we can do that down the line. So we have Xavier Worthy, Roma Doomsday, Keenan Allen, Jaden Reed, Drake May, if we want, or we can wait for the next pick. Brian Thomas. I would probably stop there, unless we want DeAndre Swift as a running back.
That's too many Bears. I think.
Yeah. Thanks. No.
So I think it's either Ramondre, like as the safest option, or one of your wide receivers. We still don't have that running back.
Kyle Pitts, Xavier Worthy. No, I'll go Rome. We'll
Okay.
stick with that correlation piece.
But I think we have to go running back next. I don't know. How do you feel about Brian Robinson?
I don't mind him. I don't know
Okay.
too much. I don't know much about his role. I do know. I don't know. Where is
Yeah,
he?
I mean,
Washington.
Yeah.
The only bad thing is Jaden Daniels is the running quarterback, running quarterback as well.
Yeah. And Eckler is there now.
Oh, so is he? Who's he? Is he 1A or 1B or like are they 1 and 2?
He's 1A. I mean, yeah, the way they're talking about him, it sounds like he's 1 and Eckler's 2. But I think Eckler's actually going to be better than people think.
Yeah, they have. Oh no, what team is this? Washington, right?
Washington, yeah.
They have Robinson as 1 and Eckler as 2. I don't even see him. Is he on here somewhere?
He's down at.
Yeah, we can wait on him probably.
Yeah, and Zach Moss is still there, which like isn't.
I don't mind that,
but don't mind it either. Yeah.
Josh. Zach Moss down there. Okay, Tony Pollard. Are you in on him this year?
I was just so scared after what he did to you last year.
I know it was rough, but
that was awful. But it might be at that point.
Drake May.
Because a guy like that,
starting, right?
Drake May. I mean, not officially.
Brissett is starting.
Yeah, but he just got injured.
Do we take Derek Carr? Like, are we that?
So, I think that'd be fine as like a solid guy.
Do we have Olave or is that a different? No, that was a different one. Jerome Ford. I didn't even see him out there. Jerome Ford is not a bad idea until Chubb comes back.
Yeah, Jerome Ford is a great idea, actually.
Xavier Worthy's still there. Derek Carr would be a quarterback just to have one. It's not great, but it's not bad. I mean, it's definitely past his value. Like he probably should be picked up at this point. It doesn't have to be us, but
yeah, I'm okay with that. Or I'm like kind of serious about taking a shot on Daniel Jones because of his running, and I think we could wait on him even more.
Yeah.
And then let's say all of a sudden Malik Neighbors is going off, like we have a really interesting pairing there.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Tony Pollard did go.
Okay.
So we have Xavier Worthy, Jaden Reed, DeAndre Swift. I would say if we want to go wide receiver, it's Worthy or Jaden Reed, and if we want to go running back, we just do Swift.
Even with our
I keep
3 other
forgetting.
Bears.
No, we can't do that. Shoot,
it's just too much. So we have to wait more on running back then.
Yeah, Devin Singletary with Daniel Jones and neighbors.
Wow, what are we doing here?
The ugliest stack on,
Yeah.
Xavier Worthy or Jaden Reed.
Jaden Reed is still number 1. He's just hard to pass up for me. Worthy's a little bit more of a question mark.
Yeah. I mean, he has his competition there. Yeah, I'm fine with Reed.
Okay. And now we have to go running back.
We had to go running back a long time ago.
We have a lot of good wide receivers, though.
Yeah, we do. Honestly, we actually really do.
Very good.
And I'm not joking about the trade thing. I mean, if he's rostering 4 of those guys, and any of them do good in week 1, and like let's say Jaden Reed or Roma Dooms, like if one of those guys do, I mean, he has nobody else on his roster, so we can trade for somebody. I'm sure that's why he did that. He did not do that to keep two on his bench.
Yeah, he has no running backs, and he has like really questionable wide receivers, and we have all the wide receivers, so we could just offer a trade right after the draft ends.
Yeah, I'd be interested in. Yeah, let's see how it ends up, but yeah, something like that.
Tua.
Yeah, Deshaun Watson. That's so weird. I don't know what he was thinking there.
Actually, I think you're like, this is a legitimate point. So do we not draft another quarterback then?
I mean, if we're
ahead.
drafting Jones, we still have a little bit. I think we do for backup reasons. So like if anything were to happen to Caleb Williams, or if he is not who he says he is, we would be in like deep trouble.
Yeah, it'd be bad. But he's gonna come out week 1. I'm calling it now on a live stream. Come out week 1 with like 30 points.
I mean, he's definitely got it in him. Definitely got it in him. It's gonna be fun. I have him on a couple other teams too as like a super flex option.
Okay.
But he is our starting quarterback for sure on this team.
Not how we drew it up, but that's okay.
DeAndre Swift does go, but that's fine. I keep forgetting he's a part of that team. Brian Robinson goes. Daniel Jones and Derek Carr go. So,
oh man,
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Daniel Jones is the 4th quarterback that guy picked up.
No
and
way.
Derek Carr was the third for that guy. Yeah.
Okay, so they have a strategy then. Like they must.
Yeah, but it's not right because they're just taking up bench spots. You're never putting Daniel Jones or Fields over Prescott and Burrow. Like when you spend that much in draft capital in your quarterbacks, you go back to back on 1 and 2 rounds. Like you don't need another quarterback.
Yeah.
There's no reason to pick those guys up.
Yeah, what's weird is the Justin Fields pick.
Does he know something we don't? No. I think they're just fish. I think they're just not good. I saw it in the last draft I just did, honestly. Which I wasn't really expecting. On Sleeper, it's a lot different. I feel like they're a lot sharper over there.
Yeah.
All right. So who's our running back options right now? Devin Singletary, Jalen Warren, and Zach Moss, Tajay Spears, and Chase Brown. Lad McConkey is out there. Christian Watson. We already have Jaden Reed.
Plenty of wide receivers left. Yeah.
David Njoku. Nah, we don't need another tight end probably. Yeah, I would say running back. So I would say or Drake May. I mean, are we expecting him to take over that position quick soon?
I I don't think we can do Drake May with like having Caleb and then the uncertainty of if he's even starting. He should be, but I think we have to go Zach Moss.
Okay. Yeah, I don't mind that.
Better Cincinnati offense this year. Hopefully, like he's the number one, unless Chase Brown, which I see that you put Chase Brown in there too. Like he could be cool to have later as well, but
yeah, kind of like a handcuff.
right, just like a. And then we have Jahmyr Gibbs, who's explosive and a league winner, but we have Zach Moss, who's can hold things down a little bit. At least he did last year. Oh man. Okay.
What?
The other league here. Let's see. And then everything is going to get all twisted when we go do our Jersey Crew draft tomorrow because it's like nothing like any of this. No
Yeah, I'm excited to
Superflex.
see how that goes because I'm pretty
Yeah.
well prepared. I don't like 8. I think it's one of the worst spots. But I'm excited to do that because I really don't know. I mean, we know our league. There's a couple out there that are seasoned and like well prepared, and there's some that are definitely not. So I'm interested to see how that goes. Chase Brown went right after us. Taysom Hill's quarterback. I think they have him as both here.
Yeah.
Like I'm not even in love with our team, and it's still so much better than quickly by Slink or whatever that guy's name is.
Yeah, the other, yeah.
Wow.
I know this is gonna be like the runt of your litter, you know?
This is a different one, yeah.
Maybe it's not that bad, but it's like
I don't mind the wide receiver room at all. Like CeeDee Lamb, Jalen Waddle, DJ Moore, Malik Neighbors, Roma
it's
Dunze, and
insane.
Jaden Reed. Zach Moss and Gibbs. There's not a lot to be desired. Dalton Kincaid is fine. It's actually not that bad. It's just like, can we overcome the 2 quarterbacks every single week?
Right. Yeah, I think that was like a really hard thing about this draft is as it kept going, people kept getting sniped. We had no choice but to punt on another quarterback.
Yeah, our first quarterback option was Caleb Williams. That's a lot of quarterback. That's how it's supposed to be. That's why I was surprised I got Josh Allen at 9 last draft because he went at 3rd here. I mean, that's insane.
Yeah, I think there's an argument to going with Lamar, Kyler, Richardson over CeeDee Lamb with our first pick. Like if there's anything that we should have done differently, back, but
yeah, I could see that. He just needs to have a really, really good year this year.
Caleb,
possible. Yeah,
definitely. Yeah.
That too, but no, CeeDee Lamb. We just need him to have a killer year.
All right, what are we thinking? Gus, the bus?
I mean, at this point, it's probably not a bad idea. I mean, we have enough capital and wide receivers. I don't think we have to go too much heavier on that. Brock Bowers or Addison. Yeah, probably, honestly.
Oh man, that's tough.
Romeo Dobbs, Lockett. Yeah. I mean, do we have this guy's auto pick? Jordan a quarterback
So
option. Drake May just went. So the Gardner Minshew, is he a starting quarterback?
he is. He was named the starter. Yeah. The
40%.
other name I want to throw in here as the clock ticks is Chuba Hubbard,
Yeah.
who's actually like ranked decently high in some of these rankings and is going to be the starter for a while there.
Do you see where he is?
He's way down. He's under Zach Charbonnet.
I think we can wait one more on him.
I put him in the queue. Okay. Yeah. So then you want to go Gardner? That's not bad. He slings it. That'd be fun.
He's a starting quarterback for.
They named him starter over Aiden O'Connell. Yeah.
I think we're drafting a second quarterback that's not going to even start. Honestly, I don't think we can start him with the Superflex, and we have a team that we're not even starting two quarterbacks. That's unusual. I'm fine with that, even as a
What a
backup.
squad. Yeah. Yeah. And now, if we happen to steal Chuba Hubbard in the 12th round for a starting running back,
Oh, it's over.
yeah, that's a dynamite team.
Gus Edwards. You like Chuba over Gus?
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna get him. I mean, he's all the way down there. Oh man. Trey Benson, who's here?
Arizona.
James Conner backup. San Francisco first defense off the board.
Gus
Really wanted to
gone.
lock up that. Oh, that's the same guy. This guy is the worst fantasy player I've ever. He has to stack up on receivers, and he's out here picking a defense. What is going on here?
Yikes.
No
Not good.
offense to that guy, but I'm gonna check out his profile to see if this is like real.
Oh no, you left. Hurry
Oh.
up.
I'm back. Let's see. Bronze since 2018. Okay.
It's not nothing. That's plenty.
I think I'm bronze, so I can't say it. But I'm not this bronze.
Yeah.
Interesting. That guy is something. All right. Lad McConkey. All right, teams. Let's go to teams. Caleb, CD Lamb. Green Bay.
So what are we doing on this next pick here?
Let's see. Probably Trevor. Did he go? He went. Shoot. And Trey Benson. Rico Dowdle. Zach Charbonnet. Ty Chandler. Jameel McLaughlin. Antonio Gibson. DeAndre Hopkins is still out there. I know he's not supposed to be
kind of
good,
an
but
interesting pick.
it's 12th round.
Right.
Hollywood Brown went. Keon Coleman is still there from Buffalo. Joshua Palmer. Rashid Shaheed. I've been getting a lot of him.
Oh, really? Just late in drafts?
Yeah, who's he with? New
Derek
Orleans.
Carr.
So is that Minshew?
No,
No,
Derek
Las Vegas. Joshua Palmer went. So I mean, we have a bunch of wide receivers that we can do all decent. If we want a running back, it's down to like Charbonnet or Rico Dowdle.
I like another shot on Dowdle just because of how he could break out.
Jaleel McLaughlin. Dowdle. Who do they have as the starter over there?
Where? Dallas?
Yeah.
Zeke. You got him
They're
back.
starting him? Yeah, but are they actually starting him?
That's what he's listed as.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. Yeah. Okay.
I think that's a good pick.
And then we can just finish out with some wide receivers that may break out.
Yeah. Yeah, some rookies.
Yeah, rookies.
What do we got here?
Let's see.
You know who I'm like interested, although there's a lot of good options left. Jalen Polk.
Yep.
Polk.
Jalen, I think is how you say it, right?
Jalen.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could be really good. Especially if
yeah, I've heard a lot about him.
I can't believe Hopkins round 13 still available.
Yeah, I wonder if people are kind of just not wanting to click that button.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna end I'll stay on here for our ending of the draft, but I'm just gonna end the actual stream itself.
Okay. Sounds good.
Hoping that doesn't kick us off. Pittsburgh goes. Actually, we'll make our pick real quick, and then I'll do that. Rashid Shaheed we have out there. Curtis Samuel from Buffalo. Ty Chandler. Polk. I mean, we could take him. At this point, it doesn't matter
It's
ADP
kind of
wise.
like, yeah, especially because he'll be so low on our depth chart anyway.
Tyler Algier. Is he any good with the contingency that something happens to Bijan?
Yeah, he's good. He's solid. I don't really want to go there.
Not me either.
For my Bijan pick, but
true.
I don't want to. I really hope that doesn't happen, but
Yeah. We also have Ray Davis and like Bucky Irving and stuff. Tyler Algier. Are we doing Polk here?
I'm up for it. I'd love to have him. I don't know that he'll get picked.
Like he'll just be on the waiver wire?
He might still be there, but I'd love to just grab him.
Let me 41. Let me do. I'm gonna do Rashid Shaheed here.
Okay, let's do it.
And then I say we could go defense. Do we have an actual? Let's see if I have anything over here. One sec. Defense. Dallas is still there. Actually, they're ranked number 1 in what I'm looking at, so we can grab them. Or New York. San Francisco went, and then Cleveland. All right, one of those we'll grab, and then we can finish with Polk on the last pick.
Cool.
Actually, we probably should do that reversed, but whatever. One or the other.
Yeah,
I just don't know if he is like someone
throw.
people are going to pick or not. I don't really know. We'll see. If he's still there, I'll grab him. And then we'll just do a defense on the way back. Whatever.
Okay.
Whatever.
Wow.
Ray Davis. Yeah, he's. I like him. I watched one preseason. Did you watch any preseason games this year at all?
I watched a lot of clips, but no games.
I watched one single preseason game, and I saw Ray Davis, and since then I've been drafting him. So
the preseason is fun for that reason. When it like puts you onto somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Dobbins hadn't gone yet?
No, I don't think people are very excited about him. But I know what you mean. Like he is. What is he? A backup? Is he? Yeah, backup to who's in the Chargers?
Gus Edwards, who that guy has also.
That's probably why I did that.
Yeah,
Brisket. Should we do? We could decide to record it or not, but should we do some type of live stream with me, you, and Q tomorrow?
That'd be awesome.
Get Q up on here.
That'd be awesome. How many people can come onto the live stream?
I think it's unlimited.
So, like, anybody could come on if they wanted to, but yeah, we could see what Q thinks. It'd just be fun, like,
yeah. And then all we would, because obviously we're going to be working on our own stuff, so I would just put the actual draft board up so that we can see it here or whatever.
Right,
I mean, we're going to look at it ourselves, but
yeah,
that'd be cool. Jacoby Myers, Dallas goes. Polk. Cole Kmet is still out there. Antonio Gibson, Dontavian Wicks. Yeah, I'll probably go. If Cleveland doesn't go, I'll probably just grab a defense just so that we have
in that slot.
Yeah,
that's fine.
So we're never gonna really start the 2 quarterbacks. I think the only time we start Minshew is when Caleb has a bye. That's okay. We knew it was Superflex. We just went a different route. Lamar Jackson. I mean, you did say Lamar Jackson. You did say that. I don't know how much of a difference that makes. Caleb Williams, Jamar Gibbs. Jalen Waddle. We could have went with maybe like Russell Wilson. Nah. I mean that's tough. That's tough. 12-team Superflex. You don't see that often.
Yeah.
You see a lot of 10-team Superflexes because of that reason. Because you have less teams to pick quarterbacks up. Because like with 12, what are you going to use 24 quarterbacks?
Right.
-1 because Minshew's not starting. I'm not letting him start.
I say we start him.
We can see what his projected points are, but it's probably not great.
We give him a shot. His team's giving him a shot. I think we should do the same. All right, my other draft is done.
Share that screen. Let me see how it looks.
Oh, it's not updating though. You know how it does that?
Yeah.
Just like this window. You want to see?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cleveland or Polk? I'm just going to grab Cleveland.
That's fine. There we go.
I ask Q if he wants to do anything tomorrow with that.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Kyler Murray. Oh, you have Kincaid there too. ETN.
Yeah.
I have not gotten a lot of ETN at all.
He was just there, and it was like
Rice, Stevenson, Jaden Reed. Okay. Seahawks and Evan, Brian Robinson, Will Levis. Oh, Zach Moss. Okay. Michael Wilson. Yeah, I like him. I like him as a long.
Yeah.
Did he get picked?
You made me grab him in this one because I was like, it's not a bad pick, and having Kyler too.
I keep hearing about him, and he may break out.
Yeah, he might do better than Marvin Harrison, like in certain ways.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I like that. Not bad. Not bad. It's not a super flex, right?
It is. That's why I was going through the same.
Flex. Oh, offensive
That's called
position.
OP. Yeah.
So you don't have a quarterback there either.
I mean, I got Willie Levis.
What's he projected? 15? What's Jaden Reed?
15 points.
Yeah. Oh, you guys have lower scoring.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I guess it's like potential is more for the quarterbacks, right? Like I could start Jaden Reed in this offensive position, like we were saying about Malik Neighbors or whoever. But I just feel like Will Levis or even Daniel Jones has the potential for more.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I look huge.